With all the recent problems and setbacks, Dave Zanatel has called a crisis meeting to get the project back on track.
I'm essentially the captain of the team, but your success comes from the work of the team. So the challenge is, how do we get back on track? How do we recover? And you know, that's not something that one person can do by themselves. They have to, we have to just work that as a team and keep moving. Keep all eyes looking forward.
The big issues on the agenda are the massive costs caused by the weather delays and the failed big pour. One more aborted attempt and they'll be facing meltdown.
Total people on site is 168. During our pour, however, we hired about 21 temporary help. That's not counting the liquid nitrogen people.
The next attempt at the big pour is on hold until every last detail is in place. But everyone knows it has to happen soon or their problems will just keep mounting.
We're waiting for one of our pumps from Germany. Hopefully they get flown in this weekend. If not, I'm trying to arrange for another pump, for a spare pump.
The pressure's on. With recent financial losses in mind, they decide that the wind bracing on the columns has to be done as soon as possible, even if the winds are close to the safety limits. Here, the two teams of ironworkers, Carl's and JP's, will have to put aside their competition.
We got to the point where we have to put the wind bracing in, so now all of them are going to work together and put the wind bracing in, and then they'll continue on with the columns.
Bracing the columns means joining together at 4 points with a huge piece of welded steel. This is a job where a freak gust of wind or sudden movement could put lives at risk. The bracing has to be winched in over 900 feet above the canyon floor to the waiting ironworkers. The brace weighs 30 tons. In winds pushing safety limits, these ironworkers are putting their lives on the line.
Hey, I'm gonna trolley in again.
The ironworkers are just doing what they have to.
Hey, JP, we need a luff to the north.
Okay, this trolley.
Each corner of the brace has to be bolted to a bracket on each of the columns. Even though the brace has a span of a small aircraft, the margin of tolerance is small. If these towers haven't been built to their exact specification, this huge chunk of metal simply won't fit.
All right, Jerry, we're gonna trolley you in a little bit. Jerry only, trolleying in. How much room you got between the beam and the segment? About a foot and a half. 2 foot?
Tensions are running high.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna bump the trolleys out. Till you guys touch. Trolley out! Hey, that's high. Profile over here. Corey! Pull that bottom handrail out! Corey! I don't see you getting it. No, I gotta come way low on that end.
In the high winds, there's only so much the cranes can do. Carl has to maneuver the 30-ton brace with his bare hands.
Okay, I'll stop everybody for a minute.
All right, there we got it. All right.
I'm in! All right, where do you guys need to get in?
Corner in. There's only 3 more to go.
How do we look for tightness on that?
This looks pretty tight.
Catch Charlie out!
After 5 hours, the brace is finally in place. To everyone's relief, it fits.
Not going okay.
Went in perfect. Just like everybody planned. Lengths are good, everything's right. They're making up their bolts, we'll shim it out, and then we'll start drilling our side.
The columns can now resist the dangerous winds. and the iron workers have taken a vital step forward for the whole project. Next up on the schedule is the crucial $1 million pour. For the iron workers, it's a job well done. They go and celebrate in one of Nevada's local casinos.
Nobody got killed. It was a good day.
Nobody got killed, that's right.
You know, all it takes is one mistake. One man can make one mistake and kill several guys. Wind plays a heavy factor when you're making heavy picks like that. So yeah, it's always a risk.
With the brace in position, the two crews will compete once again to reach road level, several hundred feet above the canyon floor.
So we got that wind bracing and now we could start stacking them together, so we'll start racing.
Yeah, we're going to whip them this time. They're going to be watching us go up. We're going to be watching them stay where they're at, down below us.
The race is on. But will they be able to get the pour done before Mother Nature takes a hand?